the Mission Accomplished Award. In England, a Yorkshire man was left with a stump on his left hand and a suspended 16-week prison sentence after attempting to rid himself of a troublesome wart with a 12-gauge shotgun. According to the UK's Telegraph, 38-year-old Sean Murphy decided to remove the growth with the Beretta shotgun, quote, after fortifying himself with several pints of beer. Murphy stuck his left hand out over the gun's barrel, using the other hand to hold the stock steady, and pulled the trigger. The wart went away along with most of his finger. Murphy denied the alcohol affected his aim, blaming instead the recoil of the weapon. Quote, I didn't expect to lose my finger as well when I shot it, but the gun recoiled and that was it, he told the newspaper. In court, Murphy pleaded guilty to, quote, theft by finding for the shotgun and a second charge of possessing a firearm without a valid certificate. In Donegate Magistrates Court, it's a weird name, sorry about that. Murphy's solicitors called his client, quote, a victim of his own stupidity. In addition to his suspended sentence, Murphy was ordered to complete 100 hours of community service and pay court costs of £100. Quote, I am happy with that, said Murphy, expressing no regrets over his decision. The best thing is that the wart has gone. It was giving me a lot of trouble. The Chiefs is getting worse and worse and worse. The Indiana Jones Eat Your Heart Out Award. In Italy, archaeologists near Mount Vesuvius have located what is described as the largest deposit of human excrement ever found in the Roman world. It is an 86-meter long tunnel under the ancient town of Herculaneum. A team of experts unearthed 750 sacks full of petrified human waste. Specialists for the Herculaneum Conservation Project discovered this 3.6 meter high sewer running under an entire block of the town's well-preserved ruins. Archaeologists had used high-pressure water hoses to clean out the town's smaller sewer tunnels, but as project manager Jane Thompson told Italy's ANSA news agency, quote, the sewer we found under the Cardo V Road in the lower stage of the city is so large and spectacular we could use human beings instead of pressure hoses. This was crucial because it has never been completely excavated, and we found a half-meter deposit of organic waste along its entirely. The ancient poop is said to be a treasure trove of information about the diet and general health of the Roman people. Early analysts have confirmed the plentiful human feces with rich in vegetable fibers. Herculaneum, along with neighboring Pompeii, was destroyed in 79 AD when the Vesuvius volcano exploded in a cloud of ash. Okay, that one is not too bad though, but still. At least they knew how to eat back then, right? The Unsolved Mysteries Award. In Colorado, a woman called 911 in Greeley to report that her television remote was missing. Amazingly, police actually came to her home and helped her look for the missing device. The woman, who did not wish to be identified by local press, called emergency services on July 27th to tell police she had been burglarized. According to her, the only item taken was her television remote. Since it was reported as a burglary, police showed up at the woman's house. They searched for the remote but did not find it. According to follow-up reports, the woman eventually located the remote in the drawer of her kitchen, but insists it was still the work of a burglar. Quote, I just would never have put it there, the woman told KUSA TV in Denver. Okay, I know a lot of people misplace remotes, but if you put yours in the kitchen drawer and you call police and say it was a burglary and they actually come to your house, holy crap, what the hell is wrong with you? Oh my god. The Unlimited Talk and Text Award. In the Netherlands, a 42-year-old woman has been charged with stalking after she called her ex-boyfriend 65,000 times in the last year, according to police. The 62-year-old victim, who lives in The Hague, filed a complaint with police in August. The suspended speed dialer was arrested on Monday, September 5th, when authorities seized several cell phones and computers at her home in Rotterdam. A spokesperson for the Dutch prosecutors said the woman told judges at the preliminary hearing she had a relationship with the man. The woman also argued the number of phone calls she made was not excessive, approximately one every 10 minutes, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for the entire year. The man denied having a relationship with the woman. The court ordered the woman not to contact him again. Okay, one phone call every 10 minutes, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh my God, that is kind of pushing it. Actually, no, that's not pushing it. That is uber crazy right there, just uber crazy. The Careful What You Wish For award. The final story. In Connecticut, a Shelton man got his wish after repeatedly harassing local police after their inability to enforce parking regulations. According to the Hartford Courant, 29-year-old Michael Andes called 911 on Thursday, August 25th at around 2 a.m. and told a dispatcher that he just parked illegally in a handicapped spot because police don't enforce parking laws. Unsatisfied by that interaction, Andes called police 15 more times over the next several minutes and started yelling at the dispatcher about the lack of enforcement. Police eventually located Andes' vehicle parked, as he had reported, in a handicapped spot. Police say Andes approached the responding officers and started screaming at them. Officers tried to calm Andes, but he kept yelling and then took what police described as, quote, an aggressive stance towards officers. So they shot him with a taser and arrested him. Andes was charged with second-degree breach of peace and interfering with an officer. He was also issued a ticket for parking in a handicapped space without a permit. Wow. Well, I guess that's what you get, right? I mean, if you tell them, hey, I'm parked in a handicapped spot, things could go south like they just did. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that little odds and ends things, and I know it was really longer than I was hoping it would be, but then again, it was towards the end of the year things, so I hope you guys really enjoy those, because I sure as hell do every time I read them. But so I'll call it a day, and I guess we'll see you next time for another odds and ends. And the final, the Careful What You Wish For award. In Connecticut,